So you can click off that thingy. But Neets, you have to turn off your video so that we can get Debbie here. And I think I can do that for you. Yeah. Okay. You're here in another, guys. Here. There we go. Okay, Debbie, you are the first dance in hope. Let me find it here. Here we go. Good. Okay, everyone, please turn your mics on and give her some feedback. What did you like about this?
I thought it flowed so smoothly. I thought she was emotionally connected with her hand gestures on her heart.
Yes. Someone else?
Oh yeah, I loved it. I thought I liked going from closed. She was closed and then she was open. And I thought that symbolizes hope.
Yeah. Pat?
Yes, it was very beautiful, very prayerful. I could just feel the spirit moving with Debbie. So beautiful.
Anyone else?
I was going to say something similar in terms of the prayerful gesture. I like the fact that we saw several angles of her, and I particularly liked the prayerful gesture that moved out into, I guess, reaching out to the world. Like the hope came from the prayer into the world.
Yeah. Good. Barbara?
Unfortunately, in the beginning, I couldn't find your video until I put everything on gallery. But you looked very lovely. What I saw, the ending part, and also wearing white with that backdrop. You know, it was very sort of elegant and sweet somehow together. It was nice. I know the whole thing was beautiful because you're a great, you're a lovely dancer.
Yeah, but we want some specifics.
Yes, I do want to see the whole thing. So I'm
Yes,
gonna have to watch.
and you will, because she's going to do a dance again later, just like all of you will. Debbie, I also really liked the beginning. That was pure breathing. That gave a real framework for the expansion that happened later. That was really nice. Anybody else? Okay. The second person, and what I'm trying to do is skip around the people who already have done this. It's Pat Fisher next. So Pat should be the only one with her camera on. Okay, ready? Nice. Comments? You guys don't have to turn your video on if you don't want to. You can just talk with your microphones on.
I enjoyed what I saw, but because of the blurred background, there were times that I missed some of the detail of what Pat was doing. I'm guessing that she was also doing Hope.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. Because I got that impression. I loved when one hand moved, the through the other, it sort of moved the eye across the screen. But maybe if she was a little closer, she wouldn't blend into the blur. A couple of times that happened for me. Not the whole of her, but pieces of her head or something.
Yeah, if it turns out, Pat, that you don't like that, you can change it, but you'll be able to see it on the recording and see whether you want that effect or you don't want it.
Yes,
Yeah.
thanks. I wanted to try the background like this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, someone in the other group did want that. She wanted that veiled, half veiled effect. But you can see what you think and also experiment with it some more. Someone
you.
else?
I kind of like that her hands were in that blurred part, that was she was in the ascension, that it was so hopeful that she was lifting up with her and her hands disappeared. So it made me think of the ascension.
Oh, that's nice. Someone else?
Mhm.
I
Yes.
liked it. It wasn't too blurred for me. And I thought again, it had a very sweet sort of quality to it. I think it's because the music is also very sweet and hopeful. It feels hopeful. And yeah, I didn't mind the blurred background. I think it's interesting that both you and Debbie have on white. And I was thinking about wearing white because it does show the lights really well as you're working.
Yeah.
The gestures, everything was very nice. For me, I thought it was very nice.
Good.
Yeah,
Anyone else?
yeah, I loved, the ending, Pat looked very victorious. So, that was lovely. And the start, I loved your face. I loved the emotion on your face. Maybe, searching for hope, wanting hope, wishing for more hope, or, I thought that was beautiful.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
And I was going to say pretty much the same thing. Is that in the beginning it was like, is there hope? And at the end it was, yes, there is absolutely hope with your hands raised. I loved it.
Mm.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Pat.
Thank you.
Terry is doing the 6th day of hope. Okay, here we go. Wait, I can't hear you, honey. You're muted.
That thing looks green. Does it look green to you?
Absolutely, but sometimes that happens. The camera will pick up green when you want it to pick up something else, but green is the right color. So we're good. All right, hang on. Okay, comments, please.
I love the beginning. I like the way you did that, coming around and showing us Yeah, I really like that. That was great.
Anyone else?
Yeah, I love that opening with your back kind of to us, but kind of in profile. And yeah, opening up, you know, and finding the hope. And it was beautiful.
I loved that also. The back, showing your back, not 100%, and then coming around. Um, yeah, I think everyone has been so good. So
And we've just
I liked
begun.
it. Yeah. You know, I have a technical question, if I may, in a moment.
Sure.
Do you have your lights pointing out or towards the palm of your hand?
Your finger lights, are they in the inside or outside?
Both.
Yeah, do the actual light point towards your palm or towards your fingertip?
She has them both ways, Barbara.
Okay. Okay. So it doesn't matter. I mean, it matters, but it's a different effect. It's okay either way.
She's been experimenting with these through the last few dances. And I guess
Okay.
she settled tonight on doing it both ways because there are advantages to both. If you have them on the inside, you can close your hand and shut them down and then reopen them. If you have them on the outside, it's a little easier to point. So now Terry's got both of them. And obviously she can limit the inside ones to the outside ones if she wants to. See?
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Very cool.
Yeah, it really is. Nice work. Yeah. I was kind of amused by the music for that one. I think Elizabeth had that the last time we did it.
Yeah, yes.
It's such a charming little ragtime. And to have it for Hope is just really a delight. Yeah, so nice piece. All right, we're moving on to Peace. With Sheila doing the second day of Peace. And let me get the music up for that while Sheila gets her camera on. Okay, give me a wave when you're ready, Sheila. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Comments, please.
I think that was the music that I used last time.
Yes, it was.
Yes, and yeah, it was very flowing. It had a lot of fluidity. I liked that you were showing, you know, us your whole body and the you know, all the turning was wonderful. Only one time, Sheila, you went out of the frame.
Yeah.
So that's something to probably try to work on. I know it's difficult when you're dancing.
Yeah.
But it was lovely.
Someone else? There's
Very
quite
nice.
a lot of lightness in this one. Quite a lot of
Yes.
movement and lightness in gesture, which was a nice thing to see. The light works well.
Okay. I'm
I
just
like
sort
the
of,
way when you open up your hand and then all of a sudden the light was there. It was just like, oh, there it is.
Were you holding something also that I couldn't tell?
Yeah, the problem with that, Sheila, is it's very hard to read.
yeah,
I wasn't sure what you had. Yeah, well, I do know now, but I don't know if someone just seeing it
yeah,
at the dance for the first time
yeah.
could read what that is.
Well,
Check and see what you think when you look at the recording.
well, I might find a different substitute.
Okay.
'Cause- And flower, I don't know, I was trying to think like that.
Yeah, or you could be the flower.
Okay.
Anybody else?
That couple of. Yeah,
Okay, good work.
It was
All
nice
right.
to see the whole torso, the whole body. It was very nice. Yeah. So,
All right. I don't think we can get Neats's dance because she can't get the sound. If I'm wrong, Neats, please turn on. Mm,
Not use that, but I just wanted to know if I could.
are using it.
okay, let's move on to Joy. The reason we have only a few on some of these is that the others were in the January group and already recorded. So the first one we have here is Jennifer doing the third day of Joy.
Marilyn, I noticed not everybody is muted.
Oh, Jennifer, you need to mute. And Pat, you also need to mute. Thank you. Okay, hang on just a minute, Jennifer. I want to make sure I'm playing you the right music. If I ever slip and play you the wrong music, for goodness sake, tell me. Here we go. Great. Comments, please.
I loved her body language. I loved your body language, Jennifer. You were a little bit like you're swaying. Let me just try to get up and so I can demonstrate what I liked. It's, oh, I can't because my video's shut, but you were
It's
like,
okay. Just
yeah.
tell me.
Yeah, it's just you were using your rib cage, really your upper body, to really express it and move with the joy. Am I making myself clear?
Sure.
Okay, yeah. And the arms and the hands extended. It was just a nice, good coordination. I liked very much. And I liked the pink. I like the pink lights illuminating your room.
Okay.
Pink dress.
Someone else?
I thought that it had an element of the Hawaiian dance because it was so expressive. I don't know, it was the gestures were making me think, is that a Hawaiian dance? And that was just a thought. I liked it.
Gestures were beautiful. Your facial expressions were marvelous.
Yes.
Just your eyes alone would have told me what this dance was. Somebody else?
Yeah, I thought the same, Jennifer, that your facial expressions were great. Were really communicating joy.
Thanks.
Anyone else? Okay, beautiful, and plenty of mobility and different angles. That was very nice also. All right, let's go on. Gina, you have the 5th day of joy. Okay, wave to me when you're ready. Okay. Okay, I love the way she sneaked around the Butoh restraint with her fingers. It's actually a lot like a fan fluttering. I don't normally like you to dance to the music so specifically, but in this case it worked in terms of lighting. And I think it could work even better if you were a little darker in the background so that those changes in light were clear. You can experiment with it. Someone else?
There was a crescendo during that dance, that the joy mounted in its expression as time went on in the dance.
Yeah, Gina already has a dramatic shape on this dance, which is what I'm going to ask everybody for by Friday. She has a beginning, a middle, and an end, and she put her crescendo in there where she wanted it. You can tell a story without having to be specific about it. You can have it in your heart and the audience will get it. Someone else?
Yeah, I was so well organized. I was so impressed. Very, very clear, very professional, very organized.
Yeah.
I got a feeling of wonderment.
Now that is really, yeah, that's great. For joy and wonder, absolutely go together. Someone
I
else?
felt as if there was a bird taking flight somewhere in there. It felt very, you know, like little birds flying, or I know that was the impression I was getting. It was beautiful.
I think as the music revved up, so to speak. I also felt the joy revving up. Her smile became broader, and I love the and the arm movements, but I felt the joy.
Good.
I loved her. She does that shaping, amazing movements, and I kind of got lost in it, and I'm doing it with you. I couldn't stop moving while you were moving, so it was just inspirational. Fantastic.
That's great. I'm letting
Beautiful
Neats in,
movement.
but Neats, we need to turn your camera off. Hang on. Sometimes it's a real struggle to get even to the rehearsal, and she's been working on this forever. We get that off. Okay,
Who has?
Neats. Okay, so let's go on to love. And the first person for love is Elizabeth. She's on the second day. Okay, ready? Here we go. Well, I'm trying to go. There we go. Beautiful. But Elizabeth, you can't sneak in that quick movement with the music at the end. You guys are going out of the boot. So beautiful dance. Some comments, please.
I thought the red worked really well with the red lights. I was, I've been playing with myself with the white with the green, but I think the red worked really well with the red lights. And that was my piece last year, by the way.
Who's speaking?
That's Terry.
Terry?
Yeah. Yeah. It's okay. You don't have to know who I
Have
am.
more feedback on the dance, please.
Oh,
What?
yeah. Asking for feedback. Marilyn was asking for more feedback. I thought it was lovely, Elizabeth. I mean, the yearning,
Mhm.
I saw that. It was very clear, the yearning and yeah, the expression in your face was beautiful. Really beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Someone
Yes,
else?
Elizabeth, I saw the open heart when you just opened your heart out for love and just accepting it. It was lovely.
I was actually going to say something very similar. I saw the openness to the love and the reception of it. And as your body opened, I also saw it on your face, which was good.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Yeah, that's a big point. Certainly your face expresses your feeling. And in Elizabeth's case, it was extremely tender, but it went right with her body movement. She wasn't doing either or, which happens a lot. she was doing both together. It was all one thing and very powerful.
Thanks. Thanks so much. Yeah. Was it too bright in my room or something?
No, you can fiddle with it, Elizabeth, and see if you want a softer background and more on you, because your dance is really very beautiful.
Well, thank you.
Maybe the background shows up too much. You can experiment with lighting and see what does what you want it to do.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyone else? Okay, Barbara, you have the 5th day of love. Would you turn your camera on for that? And I'm trying to, there we go. Okay, ready? Here we go. Nice. Comments, please.
I loved the sort of melancholy quality. That's what I felt when I saw your dance, Barbara. Very lovely. And I liked the way you moved around, you know, so we saw different angles, and but yeah, your face was very kind of, yeah, like tender and maybe a little sad. I don't know. I liked your dance.
Thank you. It was extremely improvised. So
Oh,
who knows
hey,
what it'll be next time.
someone else? Yeah, I also thought tenderness was the heart of that dance. And there was an edge of sadness, but there's an edge of sadness in life too, with love. And I thought it was very moving.
Thank you.
All right, what I would like you to do is we're going to do them all again without comment, just one after the other. And I'm going to ask you to dance with someone in mind, someone living or dead, someone you know or you admire. Dance to someone, whatever it is that you're dancing. Does everybody understand? So what I will do is call your name and put your music on, but I don't want to run over the time enormously. So I'm going to just take you right through it. You'll be able to see it on the video. But I would like you to dance with the intention of presenting whatever it is, peace, hope, love, joy, to someone specific. And that, imagine that someone is watching. Okay? I'm going to imagine that you said okay. All right. Okay, so we're going to start again with Debbie with Debbie Donaldson. Debbie Danberg is not here. Hang on. And let me find Hope. This is the first day of Hope. Here we go. Good. Okay, now Pat Fisher. Second Day of Hope. Here we go. Good work. All right, we're turning to peace now, and Sheila will do the second day of peace. As soon as I get it on here. Okay. Sheila, can you turn on your camera, please? Okay, here we go. Nice. Okay. Neats, if you can turn on your camera, do so. If you can't hear me, we'll go on. Okay, I'm going to move us over to Joy, starting with Jennifer for day 3. Okay, just a second, Jennifer. I've got to get this to come up. Okay, good. All right. Gina, will you do day 5 of July? Here we go. Oh. Okay, thank you. All right, moving on to love. Elizabeth, does the second day of love? Gina, you need to turn your camera off, please. There we go. Okay. Elizabeth, you're appearing well in the camera. Is there a problem? Okay. Ready? Sending love to someone. Okay. Barbara, the 5th day of love. Barbara, were you dancing for your mom? Boy, you could really read that. That was beautiful. And everybody, please turn your camera on for one moment.
You forgot me, Marilyn.
Oh my God, Terry, I am so sorry. Everybody turn off, please. I beg your pardon. Thank you so much for telling me. How did I forget that? That was way back in Hope. Let me get your 6th day of Hope up. And thank you so much for telling me. Good Lord. Here we go. Wow. Terry, for a woman who wouldn't wear white, you look so beautiful in that, and you took the wrap off.
Well, I've got a different one on, so I thought I'd try something else.
Yeah, it's very, very nice. Okay, please everyone turn your cameras back on. I will put this up. Let me stop the recording for now.